Let's get the proceedings proceeding this evening. I'm on my whole talk. Bro, we got a whole coup out here, fam. That's crazy, right? We got a whole coup. Get this comment pin real quick. Talking. This is right after Georgia flipped Congress, now it's blue, and my roommate was super lit about Mitch McConnell losing his power. So, yeah, I guess the people on the other side was like, nah, nigga. I told my friend, I was like, yeah, the moment Trump said, stand by with the Proud Boys, I guess the Proud Boys were like, bet. These aspiring Proud Boys or whatever. I don't know. I'm waiting on my homeboy Mel Hefe to come through. Just got off the phone with him. Yeah, the background, this how much I love movies, fam. That background is serious. Got the rag. You know what I'm saying? Had to flip my shirt inside out because I ain't giving no brands no love. Cut the check. Oh, there we go. There we go. Welcome to Mel Hefe in the building.
I heard that. Cut the check.
Mel Hefe in the building.
Yeah.
Mel Hefe in the building. You got homeboy?
Nah. Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Now you missed the beginning. I was like, get the proceeding this evening. I'm on my whole talk.
That was popping, P.
At least the flute guru.
At least we about to unleash the bullets on these niggas, yo. Shit.
Yo, my nigga.
America. Huh? America. Good evening,
America.
Yo.
This what I'm trying to
foremost, my guy.
Happy fact.
You know what I mean?
Happy New Year.
I hope you had a great Christmas, a happy holidays.
It did.
Judging by today, it's looking like
all that.
About to be crazy. It's kicking off already, man. I'm so excited.
Yo, 2021 was like, hold my beer.
2021, hey. Niggas already with the smoke in DC, huh?
I ain't mad at him.
Hey, I ain't mad at him
either,
yo.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
For one thing though, they got a lot of heart. They keep that same energy.
Oh, no,
like them people, yo, they believe what they believe for real.
Yeah,
they keep that same energy.
They do.
I ain't mad at them.
They do.
You know who I am mad at though?
Who?
12. Them cops. Like they just magically forgot how to feel for their life. I saw a video of them niggas actually breaking the windows with weapons if they was niggas. But
America.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. You know how they say, like, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed?
I'm neither. This is amazing.
I love it, fam.
This is amazing. Like, it's like watching the fall of the Roman Empire with Wi-Fi.
And we the Roman Empire.
Yeah, man. It's wild. I mean, I would say this for like me and my guy was talking about this shit earlier. I'm actually looking for some words he published about it because this is my guy. He's more conservative.
He already published words about today?
Yeah, because he's like one of the first people I talked to about it because I'm anti-sides, yo. I'm on the side of right, and when I say right, I mean RIGHT. Right, wrong, not right, left.
Yeah. So what Kingz say? The Democrats and the Republic Blood?
Not the Democrats and Republicans. Nah, I say Democrats and Republicans.
I love it.
But
that's real.
I don't know. It was crazy. I would say it was crazy to watch, but I was still like, yeah.
Bro, I'm not surprised though. That's the like, if you got a president who puts a battery in your back to respond, niggas gonna respond if they really bout it.
Yeah,
if they really bout it. Because I feel like that's what it is. Like, niggas on the quote unquote left side, I feel like it's a lot of talk, and people try to do the whole reach across the aisle and like try to see all sides, but some of them people on the right like bump that. We ain't trying to see all sides.
I mean, some people on the left is like that too.
That's real. Like, but niggas ain't even.
A lot of people like that on the left, you know.
That's fact.
And it's crazy, like sitting there watching the news, and you know, I try to watch every outlet, you know.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm being cheap. Right now, I'm being cheap.
Not just one.
I'm being cheap, so you know, I did away with the live TV for a little while. I can do it out on
Twitter though. Twitter got the.
Yeah.
Twitter got
but
the
you know, I like watching the news footage and shit, and watching the biased news reporters and everything. But it was just crazy. I love it. You know, I love it because it's like okay, now that we got how you feel out the way, can we get the news? So but it just amazed me that how these niggas was sitting here like violence is not the answer. Violence is not, and this is coming from very liberal networks, you know. Yeah. So and the same networks that was, you know, watching us burn down Minnesota and watching us burn down Baltimore a few years ago. And Ferguson. Yeah, and
Atlanta.
While they had that energy of violence not being the answer, you know, they also was out there calling us thugs and calling us niggas. And, be clear.
And the president at the time, President Barack Obama, you know, that first black president, Obeezy, he was out there calling Baltimore people thugs. He went from saying, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon, to calling, when the Baltimore uprisings was happening,
I mean,
people thugs.
Let's call it what it is. That is very thug-like actions, you know. The definition of a thug is a violent criminal, and it is violent and criminal to ensue riots. That's a fact. Okay. Right?
I think we got to take a step back and look at what brings the action, and also if it should be considered a crime. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, absolutely.
60 years later, we got MLK and John Lewis. John Lewis just had that documentary called Good Trouble. But like back in the day, niggas was saying he was breaking the law. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a crime. He was like Selma. They were blocking the road. That's a crime. Like,
absolutely.
Oh, they thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. They had political comics. Hold on. They had political comics with MLK, and there was like a reporter, and it was like, you got any more of those peaceful protests coming up? In the background was trash everywhere and like broken windows and fire and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that is using the word in context.
I feel you.
That's using the word in context.
I'm with you on that.
So
I'm definitely with you on that.
Yeah, but I didn't hear none of that shit today. You know, and I'm gonna paraphrase on something that my boy was talking about. You know, because he's conservative, but he's also a realist like me. That's the party I'm in, the real party. I'm a realist.
That's fact.
And he said, you know what? The same people that were angry a few months ago at the riots going on are the same people that's down there doing this dumb shit right now. and he said the same people that was fucking talking about, oh, riots is not the answer, are fucking sitting here defending this shit right now. He was like, yeah. So, yep. Or the people, you know, or the same people that was out there acting a fool back when we was out there marching, are the same people looking at them like, oh, they crazy. Like y'all niggas wasn't just doing the same thing a few months ago. Regardless of what it was for, regardless of what it was about, regardless of where it was at, y'all was doing the same shit a few months ago.
Keep that same fucking energy. Facts. We say that all the time, yo. Keep that same energy, bro.
We was just out there. We were just out there a few months ago. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yes, it was for police brutality. Absolutely. You know, but did that make it right? To turn protest into a riot?
I say it's right.
You say it's right.
No,
but
I'll change it. Nah.
Aspect.
I'll change it. I'll say I think it's just. Yeah. What's up, Liz?
Yeah, just.
What's up, Liz?
Yeah, just.
It's my homegirl from Summit. What's my church.
Liz, how you doing?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
She a real one.
Yeah, you say
she was down there when.
You said it was just, but what do we know about the justice system right now? That shit ain't right.
You right.
So
well, they say the system is working exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
it ain't broken.
It ain't broke. It's working. It's working according to plan.
Them niggas just put some WD-40 on it.
Yeah, y'all niggas keep forgetting when it was written. It wasn't written for you.
Fact. It wasn't even written for the women that's caping for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was written for white, rich,
white male
property owners.
No, it was written for the white man, and you know what? Shamel, the American. I look at this in so many different ways. And
yeah, break it down.
Like, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. You know what I mean?
I don't bang with neither one of them niggas.
So, but I support America, right? And the American in me can see the frustration of somebody that thinks they had the election stolen from them and decide to protest against it. The American in me understands that. You know?
Right.
The American in me also understands, like, nigga, like, it's over, bro.
What you mean when you say it's over?
Like, it's over. Like, they already picked the president. You know, we gotta do.
Oh, yeah. Because they was calling Pence a coward. Like he could do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
the niggas really was like, "Yo, let's do a coup right now," and he's like, "Nah."
For them to feel that way,
right? But the fact that they acted on it.
Yeah, but the American in me can see and look at America's history and look at like, hey, when they felt the government has failed them, they revolted.
They turned up, yeah.
You know what I mean,
bro?
And it's like, yo, that is the American way.
Facts.
And now the black American, the black Shamel, the black American in me is like, come on, man. What did we see out there? We saw a bunch of angry white men get away with taking over the Capitol because things didn't go the way that they wanted it to for once.
White women were still there.
That's what the African American, the me that actually lives every single day. That's what I saw. Okay.
White women came out and voted for Trump.
I saw the true representation of America, which is the white male. The white male feeling like they can do whatever they want when they don't get their way, like storm the fucking Capitol building.
Yeah.
Or like, let's just go back to like the beginning, like when they didn't
Hold on, Fef. Liz said, I get wanting to see proof, but with folks acting like only things that align with what they want is true.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, like I said though, that's what they do. If they ain't say it, it ain't true.
Yo, I had to catch myself a couple times though, like on my side, like because I don't bang with Democrats, I don't bang with Republicans. I'm not on neither one of them niggas' side.
I bang with
but
you,
like,
if one of them say some shit that I think is dope, I'm gonna be like, you know what, that shit was dope.
Bro, I had this conversation with my dad. I was like, yo, when Trump was trying to push through them $2,000 checks, I was with him. Like, I didn't care what the reasoning was. I didn't care that he was trying to get at Mitch McConnell. I don't care that he was trying to be petty.
I don't care.
I don't care if it wasn't about the people, but he wasn't caring about the people. But it benefited the people. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with Nancy Pelosi talking about, like, there was a lot of Democrats, basically on some, like, oh, you need to be grateful for the $600. Nah, nigga. How we get a stimulus cut in half and then be like, hey, be grateful? No, nigga. I'm rolling with the nigga that got the $2K for that issue only.
Hey, $600. What niggas doing with that? Like
rent. Not even. It can't even cover rent.
I'm keeping it 100, B. I was with that too. You know? But like I
said, that's real.
I'm like, we can get back into that. I'm getting to today.
Go.
Like you said, like I said, if they ain't say it, it ain't true. Look at our history, bro. Look at that. Look. So what Charmel, the Black American, saw today?
Yeah. The
everyday me. What I saw was a bunch of white men
and women, bro.
Bro, look, bro. I'm going into the representation. The true representation of America is the white male. Let's be real.
You're right, but I'm just saying, white women was also there.
But so I am. What I told you, the first thing I led with was I saw the true America today.
Yeah.
Which was the white man. They once again showing us that they can do whatever the fuck they want.
So let's
let's go. Look. They got mad.
You talked about history, right?
Now let's go history today. They got mad. They didn't get their way. They revolted. Now let's go back to the beginning. When they got mad and they was getting a taxation without representation. What was they doing? What did they do? They got mad and they revolted and they threw that tea in the river. Now, now what happened? So what happened now? Let's go after during Reconstruction, you know, we got Rosewood down here in Florida. Oh damn, these black people got their own town. Oh, they got mad and they
get rid of it.
That bitch down. Let's go forward. Let's go to Tulsa. Let's go to Black Wall Street. Oh, these black people, they got money. Oh, we can't have that. Let's burn it down. Let's go to Philly. Oh, these black people moving up in our places. Let's bomb their ass.
Hold on. I wanna talk about Philly real quick. A lot of times, because we're jumping around a little bit.
My point is this.
Tulsa happened in 1919. The move bombing in Philly happened in 1985. I just want to be clear because niggas don't even really know about that.
So
the American hold on. Like America bombed. Hold on. America bombed U.S. citizens without a trial. This happened in 1985. It destroyed city blocks.
Hey, I'll do you one better. Okay, and I want to make this about myself. You said this happened in 1985. I was born 3 years later, nigga. I was born 3 years later.
Yo, what Ho say? He said, I arrived on the day Fred Hampton died. Real niggas is multiplied.
It's crazy, bro.
Like Chairman Fred Hampton and another victim, who was both a part of the Black Panther Party, were murdered, not just by Chicago police, but endorsed by the FBI. That happened in 1969. That happened December 4th, 1969. My dad was born in 63. My mom was born in 60.
And that ties back into what I just said I saw today. White Americans proving once again that when they don't get their way, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like storm the Capitol building.
Liz said they have kids in strollers out there. Is some level of privilege to think you can enter a space armed with babies nearby and be okay. We saw Trump have the protesters be tear gas to get a photo op holding a Bible.
With babies.
This is supposed to be the Christian president, right? That niggas caving for? They was calling Obama a Muslim, but Trump's a Christian?
Yeah.
I get we all saved by grace, but this nigga ain't walking the talk. Where the fruit at, nigga?
America.
No, but I still want to talk about history real quick. I just found this out 2 days ago.
Okay.
I watched, Malik. Is this your brother?
Yeah, this my baby bro, man. Malik.
What's up, fam? Where the rubber bullets at, fam? Where the feel for the life? Where the bullets at?
They ain't rubber bullets and tear gas, bro.
Where the batons at?
Chopper sing, bro.
Nah, what happened though? Like the flag didn't look like a gun to you? What happened? But no, history. I want to get history real quick. I just found this out. Check out the PBS documentary. It's about
give it to me. I'm pull it up right now.
It's about the first Rainbow Coalition. We talking about unity. We talking about like what I want America to be for real. This is the Black Panthers. This is the Young Patriots, which were poor white people in the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
And then there were the Young Lords out of Chicago. Like these are poor Puerto Rican people, poor white people, poor black people, all coming together under unity.
Represent truly what America is supposed to be.
It's supposed to be that. It's not that.
Nah.
But like All right, so let's go. We got 1954. I wrote this down because these are two other instances I've seen of storming the Capitol. All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, 1954. Lolita LeBron and 3 others. These are Puerto Rican nationalists.
You said 1954, 5-4.
1954, yes.
Okay.
Lolita LeBron and 3 others. These are Puerto Rican nationalists, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go into the sort of the visiting area, like where regular people can go in Congress. And the people in Congress at the time were debating the immigration bill, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted to make it clear their desire for Puerto Rico to have its independence back,
okay.
right? So this is what they did. They shot it up. They let off 30 rounds. 0 people died.
They went
right?
up the Capitol.
Yes.
Okay.
They let off rounds, like 30 rounds. 0 people died, but 5 representatives were wounded, right?
Yep.
This is what happened after. They got sentenced to life in prison.
Okay.
And then 25 years later, thanks to the work that the Young Lords in the NYC did, they did a protest where they put the PR. I don't know if you knew about this. You're from New York, fam.
Yeah.
They put the PR flag on the Statue of Liberty. You ever heard about that?
No.
This happened in 77, fam. This is after 20.
Yo,
this is 25 years. This is 25 years of them being in prison, right? For what they did. They didn't. They felt unrepresented, right? Taxation without representation. We can't vote on the president if we in the island. What?
Yeah.
We want our independence. They showed it the way they knew how, right? So after 25 years in the work of different activists and all that, President Jimmy Carter pardoned all 4 of them.
Okay.
And they now live in Puerto Rico. That's 1954. These are other people, because I want to give other examples. It's not like we just taking shots at everybody and be like, oh, boo, white people. I just want to be clear. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, we know that.
Yeah, we know that.
But, all right, so 1967, this is famously known. You probably know this already. The Black Panthers entered the California state capitol.
Yeah, they walked up in the state capitol. This went
with guns.
When Reagan was the governor. Yeah.
They came in with guns.
With guns. Come on, you know.
Loaded guns.
Yeah.
Loaded guns.
Loaded
be clear.
Weapons.
They broke no laws, right? No. Like, this was not illegal. This is the Black Panther Party for self-defense. That's the full name. A lot of people don't talk about that. They were
defense.
They were
all
policing.
Power to the people.
All power to the people. It wasn't a black nationalist group. They had the Rainbow Coalition. Fred Hampton said
power to the people.
Fred Hampton said all power to the people.
And they said and when they
broke it down too.
We said all power to all people. All power to
red power to red people.
All power
yellow
to
power to yellow people.
All power to red people.
That's what they said. Like, obviously the terms are dated, but this was like 50, 60 years ago.
Absolutely.
But they were protesting a bill forbidding carrying of a loaded weapon within a incorporated area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right. Liz pointed it out. The one time NRA where 4 gun reform was in response to that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You got Ronald Reagan.
When niggas got educated on their Second Amendment right, that's when they changed the law. And that's why Dave Chappelle hilariously made that joke. And he said, black people, it's up to us to save our country. Yep. Every black person must legally register for a firearm because that's
the
only way they're going to change the law. That's the only way they're going to change the law.
Bro, Ronald Reagan was so shook. He was backed by the NRA. And this nigga helped push forward the Mulford Act, which is what they were protesting. That helped neuter California's gun laws.
Absolutely.
And why were they doing that? Because niggas was informed.
Yes, because we became educated.
Right. And then we got now, like, these are the protests that we were having, right?
Yeah.
And then these white people are coming in. They mad because an election.
Yeah.
They mad because why? Because they man lost.
Yo,
they want power that much.
Like I said, the American Chamel, the American Mel Jefe. Hey, I see it. This is what America supposed to be about. This we supposed to come together on issues. The same way y'all could come up there and we can come up there, we can do that shit together. Cause hey, that's where the problem is. It ain't you, it ain't me. It's there. It's right there. Y'all was at the problem. Y'all was just worried about the wrong thing.
Bro, it's like the crazy. Yo, can you look this up? Look up what the percentage of people who can't afford a $400 emergency. Can you look that up?
All right.
So, like, Fred Hampton was very clear on what their goals were. Like, they weren't banging off colors. There wasn't no gang.
No.
Like, they weren't banging off of, hey, I'm black, you white, we against y'all, just off. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. They were united for the liberation of all people, meaning, you remember when MLK got murked?
Oh, yeah.
Listen to that last speech. The Poor People's Campaign, that's what got him murked. It wasn't the I Have a Dream speech. It was the, he literally said, we coming to get our check. And they were like, nope, heck no. And they killed him.
It says about 12%.
12%.
Yeah, this is
of the population.
This is according to this is a 2019 publication.
All right, so 12% of 300 million people, like 300 million Americans, that's a lot of people who can't even afford a $400 emergency.
It said as of 2018, it looked like it's saying 61%.
God dang.
But okay, it says other ways individuals will cover emergency expenses aside like from credit cards. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's up there.
Fact.
Yeah,
Malik said the unification of America's poor was a threat to national order. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Bro, they was trying to get the Black Panthers out of the paint for feeding poor black kids.
My nigga, it's a crime. It's a crime to feed the poor.
Fact.
It's a crime to do that shit right now, bro. It was a report, some older white guy. I want to say that down here in Florida.
Yep.
He done got arrested.
He's like in his 80s. He's like in his 80s too.
Yeah, he done got arrested 3 times.
Bro, peep this. I don't think I ever officially told you about this, but like I'm doing work over here, bro. Like you see this?
Yeah.
These are hygiene packs, right?
Yeah.
These are going to the houseless people of Orlando and Kissimmee. Like I have 80 bags.
That's big, man.
I have 80 bags. There's another bag in the car. I have 80 bags. Shout out to the first donation I got from Megan Tripp.
That's what's up.
That $25 she donated came straight here, bro. Straight here. You got masks, right?
Yeah.
You got body wipes. You got cereal bars so niggas can be fed. Like, you got reusable.
The mask.
You got reusable masks.
Yeah.
You got a granola bar. You got hand sanitizer. Like, I'm doing the work, fam.
That's what's up. You in them streets, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the government's job to provide for the people, but they don't. Niggas just passed the $700 billion defense bill. Why y'all niggas going to war when niggas is on the street? Hey, what you guys say? We got money for war, but you can't feed the poor?
They can't feed the poor. Yeah, but see, and that's the whole thing. That's crazy when you talk about the stimulus. Well, the 600 to 2 racks and all of that, and it's like, yo, why is this being turned into a political issue anyways? Why is this being a political thing? Niggas pay taxes.
Right, you paying into it though.
Like these, our government can take care of us.
Right, this ain't like Joe. I'm gonna say Joe Biden. Goodness gracious, Joe Biden called it a handout. He said, "Oh, the people I'm talking to, we don't want a handout." Nigga, yes, I do. I do want a handout. What you talking about?
My nigga, I pay my taxes every goddamn year.
Bro, what?
I need a return on my investment.
Facts. Bro, you're not going to use my money to start a war. You ain't going to use my money for ignoring potholes and all this other stuff. And then when I say, yo, let me get some of that money back.
Yeah.
Niggas is looking at me with a dumb face.
Yeah, that's weak, bro. Hey, and you know the crazy shit? But if you buy
what Riley from Boondock said, pay what you owe, nigga.
Pay us what you owe, nigga. Because like, yo, if you buy a government bond or something like that, they have to pay you back. Like they legally have to pay you back. But it's like I pay my taxes, my nigga. So that's my money. I mean, technically, it's mine.
In my opinion, it's like a big bank, Sam. It's like a bank. Like they take your money and then they're able to invest the money. We don't get none of that money back. Like we get a 0.01% interest.
Look, man,
but they're taking the money. You know what I'm saying? Like
if they had stuff in order for our tax money to actually take care of the American citizens, niggas wouldn't be out here trying to evade taxes.
Right. Like Cardi B even said, she was like, I don't know where my tax money is going to.
I know where it's supposed to go to.
J. Cole had a lyric where he said, I pay so much taxes I can fund Japan. Like, I don't know. That's why, me personally, I'm not with Jay-Z talking about my accountant deserves a Medal of Freedom. I'm basically living tax-free. I'm like, you're a billionaire, fam. You're the main one who should be paying taxes. I feel like taxes should help
but just like we feel, all right, we paying taxes for what? How do you think a billionaire feels?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Especially if they paying a whole lot more taxes than we are.
Yeah.
And they like, all right, well, I could just keep this money. And I got enough money to figure out how I can. So why not use it? My money ain't like you think about it. They paying millions on taxes and they still looking at poor niggas on the street. So it's like, all right, well, where my money going?
Right, like Cardi B's a millionaire, and she was like, "Where's my tax money going?"
You know what I mean? So you got you think about it in that aspect because you would love to keep your money.
If I just look at taxes as I'd much rather pay a higher tax and just know that it's going where it's supposed to be going.
But you don't know that it's going where it's supposed to be going. That's the whole point of this conversation.
You know how they had the streets where they had the signs where they're like your dollars at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's supposed to be going. But
somebody told me, they were like, "Yo, why are we paying for tolls if we pay for the roads anyway?" And that blew my mind. I was like, "Yo, I never even thought about that. Like, why are we paying tolls if we paid to build the road in the first place? What are we doing?"
Because you know why? Because the government said, "Hey, we got extra tax dollars, so we can pay y'all. We can pay y'all money to just buy up this section of the road. Y'all can buy up this section of the road and from us, and y'all do whatever y'all got to do."
Okay, Liz just put me on game. She said the tolls pay for the toll management agency. I don't even know what that is. If that pays for the people,
no, exactly.
Like, that work
for
there,
the toll management agency. They don't fix the fucking roads.
Yo,
capitalism.
Your brother. I hate capitalism, bro. I hate capitalism.
Hey, you can't hate it because that same capitalism. Hey, you can't hate it because that same capitalism allows.
Yes, I can.
That same capitalism allows for niggas like Shaquille O'Neal and black-owned businesses to do what they do.
If black-owned businesses are still exploiting people, I'm not for that.
I understand, but
you know what I'm saying? Like we talked to. I'm about black-owned businesses that do the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm not like because I saw people on Twitter talking about, we should pull our money together to buy a prison. Nigga, what? Like a black-owned prison is still a prison.
I mean,
if Master P and Baron Davis.
But guess what though? Now we can do what the white people been doing, and we can lock them up at mass rate.
This nigga goofy, yo.
I mean,
bro, if Master P and Baron Davis, screw that. If Baron Davis and Master P got together and they actually pull off the buying group for Reebok, right?
Yeah.
If they're still exploiting, if they're still exploiting labor, if they're still let's say Master P becomes a billionaire off of slave labor in China because they're making the sneakers for 7 cents.
You know, hey, this is
I'm
what I would
not for
do.
that, bro. I'm not for that. And that's capitalism.
If I bought Reebok, I'm saying, hey, Reebok coming back to the States, Reebok coming to the hood, and I'm gonna feed the hood. I'm gonna supply jobs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But supplying jobs, like I feel like it has to go even past that.
Yeah, but it gotta start somewhere.
No, I feel you, but I'm just saying, like paying a living AOC came out with some T-shirts, right? And she said like these T-shirts were made by people who were paid a living wage. Like she was very clear on it wasn't just like the exploitation or like, oh, I'm gonna get these for cheaper by paying somebody pennies on the dollar. Like to me, that's wrong. Like I'd much rather I could be able to sleep at night if I knew like how Shaq does, like how Starberry does. Yeah, they got the shoes and they're selling them for what, $20 to $50 because they know that they
selling them for how much it costs them to make them.
Right, like them sneakers. Like Starberry said he went to China and he said he knows them Jordans getting made for like $7 to $10, and niggas is capitalism 10 times as much. What we doing? Niggas dying over sneakers? What we doing?
Yeah.
So no, I'm not for capitalism, bro. I'm not.
Hey, I feel you, but I feel all the other side to it too.
Yo, would you say it's two sides of every story?
It is. It is. That same capitalism allowed all of these companies to bust their ass and create this bullshit vaccine to make people feel safe. But that same capitalism also allowed these companies to fucking drive up prices on this vaccine to make money. Because at the end of the day, shit costs money.
We saw that with Martin Shkreli.
Yeah, but
this nigga was hiking up diabetes prices and AIDS medicine prices. Niggas was dying, bro.
Shit costs money.
Liz said Amazon pays no taxes, but most of their workforce needs EBT to feed their family. I don't know if she's being hyperbolic as far as the most of, but I do know that Amazon, like Jeff Bezos is an optimy off rip. Like that nigga shouldn't be making, he shouldn't have $100+ billion when niggas are starving on the street.
No.
Tupac had a quote where he said, no, hold on. Tupac had a quote where he said, like, because the interviewer asked him, like, oh, what if he earned it?
You know that's
he said, what if you...
And he did earn it.
He said, what if you earned it? And then Pac said, okay, if you earned it, cool. But you still owe. And Amazon paying for no taxes, you still owe, bro.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Put that money to the... Like, if this nigga, for example, if this nigga came out and was like, yo...
What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier? He's paying taxes and don't know where the fuck they going.
No, but I'm saying, but he's not paying taxes, though.
And if he did, where would that money be going? I'll tell you where it would be going. to where over to where I used to be doing, right there to the motherfucking military. That's where it's going.
Yeah, defund the military. That's my position.
That's where it's going. I can't support that neither, man.
I know you can't, but I support it. I don't feel like the defense should be getting $700 billion, bro. $700 billion with a B?
Huh?
$700 billion with a B, bro, going to defense spending.
I mean,
bro, like we making, bro, if we making enemies, nigga, like the friends turning into enemies.
Huh?
How did Al Qaeda happen? You know what I'm saying? Like how did ISIS happen?
Our tax dollars. That's where they
How did Osama bin Laden get in power?
Our tax dollars.
Right. That's what we doing, bro.
They spend it on the wrong thing, man. They trying to go overseas instead of trying to go up, nigga. I'm trying to get to outer space, nigga.
Bro, we should, like, I feel the same way about, because my homeboy, we had that argument too. He knows I'm anti-capitalist. Like, he was just like, but what about, like, SpaceX and all this other stuff? Like, I feel like we shouldn't be worried about space if here niggas is starving.
Yo, you right, man.
I feel like we need to get our priorities. Like, cops shouldn't be driving Teslas when niggas is homeless on the street. What we doing, bro? That don't make sense to me.
It don't. That don't make sense. But
niggas gotta commit a crime to get three in a cot at a prison. Yeah. That's what we doing.
Yeah, that's wild.
To get three. Man,
I feel you, man.
I ain't trying to, you gonna have me rant on this. I ain't trying to rant.
I feel you. We all wish it could be like that. We all wish we could have it all, but we know it's the evils of whatever, good and bad, however you want to put it, man.
It's just I be going crazy. I be going crazy sometimes, man. Baby. I be going crazy sometimes, bro. Malik said the promise of capitalism is to better the human condition with profits aligned, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like capitalism is based off of exploitation.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Profit over people, though.
Yo,
like
what,
in implementation,
something is supposed to be ain't always what it is. Cause like socialism is supposed to have that equal feel, but we got communism. So, like, you got to think about that, bro. The bad seem to have taken over on both sides.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear me.
And right now, we are in a literal life game of the lesser of two evils. I'm
not informed enough to be caping for communism, so you ain't gonna get me up here lying.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, history has shown, that socialism leads to that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
But the issue is this: the freedom of capitalism also leads to exploitation, and basically, the bottom of a motherfucking crab barrel. So
see, I think that's where we disagree. Like, you feel like it leads to it. I feel like it is.
No, because of what it's supposed to be.
What's up, Arvaz? Somebody just joined. What up?
What up, boy? It's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be that. But unfortunately, that's what it is. Just like socialism,
I think that capitalism
lead to communism, but that's unfortunately what it did.
I feel like capitalism is, like, the basis of capitalism, in my opinion, is profit over people, and I just don't agree with that.
Okay, and you're right. The base that may be the basis of capitalism, but you also but you do have you have people that have made millions of dollars that are making millions of dollars that are doing it the right way. They're not exploiting people. You've told me about these people. So you can't fully be against capitalism if capitalism is allowing people, if you have people that are profiting off of capitalism and doing it the right way.
Man, fuck that. Capitalism brought me over here, bro, as slaves. I don't want to hear that, man.
Hey, and that same capitalism is letting us have this free conversation right the fuck now. So,
what up?
That's the double-edged sword, man.
I don't know how to say these niggas' names. Like, it's not like a name. It's like,
I know.
The sun god. What up? I can say that name.
God, that's my bro right there.
That's what's up.
I got mad brothers.
I feel you. Speaking of brothers is in the arm in the Capitol building.
Yeah, they was. They was wilding, man. Like, it's just, like, it's crazy because, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and not have the same energy. Like, we wasn't burning down Minnesota and shit a few months ago. In my opinion. I'm keeping that same energy. Like, we was doing the same shit. So
hold on. It's Malik. Would we have $1 million world changing artists without capitalism? Nah. But I'd much rather have equality than, like, a few get all the money. Like, I'd much rather, if you took the billions that Kanye accrued, that Jay accrued, that Tyler Perry accrued, that Oprah Winfrey accrued, that Robert Smith accrued.
I dig it, bro. I dig it.
But Gates, Warren Buffett, whatever. Like, I'd much rather.
That's a personhood mentality. It's a personhood mentality, bro.
That's a peoplehood mentality.
That's the point I'm making. That's a personhood mentality. Unfortunately, our society doesn't run off of personhood.
See, I feel like it does run off of personhood. I feel like our society is very individualistic.
Yes, you're gonna have those few that have all of that money that are gonna do the right things with it, and you're gonna have the max that literally are like, I fucking put in work for this shit, and ain't nobody gonna take it from me, and ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can and can't do with it.
But even that though, like, so for example, hoes or like LeBron or whoever, right? Like they'd be like, oh, how are they gonna say how we spend our money? How you make the money? Niggas went out and bought your record.
You right.
Like you didn't. If nobody bought Reasonable Doubt, if nobody bought Black Album, Kingdom Come, whatever, Jay wouldn't make all that money. Jay couldn't be able to do a deal with Def Jam to get all his money if niggas wasn't buying records.
You're right.
So like, as a people, I feel
You're
like
right. But
it's all right.
Stop buying records if Jay don't give up his money. They're not gonna.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like we as a people have a right to be challenging these people for what they're doing with their money because we put that money in their pockets.
They don't feel that way.
I mean, they're wrong.
They don't feel that way. To them, hey, my hard work got me here. And that's
right,
true.
Man, it's
that's
both,
true.
Bro. It's both.
I mean, you think about it, like my nigga.
They produce the art.
We put money in everybody's pockets. We put money in Publix pocket. We put money in Target pocket. Fucking Walmart. All of them niggas.
Right, and when I do that, no, but when I do that though, no, but that's what I'm saying. So like, I'll give you an example, right? Home Depot. I stopped giving money to Home Depot because their values don't align with mine.
Okay.
Or H&M, right? H&M had that campaign where it was like coolest monkey in the jungle with that black dude wearing the shirt.
I got you. Let me ask you.
From that moment on, years ago, I've never bought anything from H&M again. So like me giving money to a company, I feel like because I'm giving you that money, I should have some type of say. And I feel like there should be a transparency aspect of it to know what you're doing with my money. If you want
that kind of say, then you actually give that company money and you buy ownership in that company, and then you will have some kind of say. But if you're a consumer, you're a consumer. You know what I mean? You can go to Home Depot and buy some shit, or you can go to Home Depot and buy some motherfucking shares.
But
then you can go and say, hey, this is what need to happen.
But even like without that, right? Without ownership, I'll give an example of like apartments, right? So let's say these apartments are run down, and I'm paying $500, $600 a month to live in these places. Like babies is getting sick. Yeah. The running water sometimes comes out green. Like I'm just giving random examples.
Yeah, I got you.
And without ownership, this is what I'm saying. Without ownership, you can affect change. If I come to you or Sally or Stu or whatever, and we come together and we're like, yo, if this, and this don't change, we're not paying rent. Like that doesn't require ownership. That requires unity.
Yeah,
so I feel like ownership doesn't
and under this great nation of ours, they can tell you, okay, if you don't pay rent, you can be notified that the sheriff will be here to get the shit the fuck out of here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
because
but I feel like
you signed an agreement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how life works around here.
But the agreement wasn't, hey, I'm gonna exploit you. Oh, I'm not gonna do what I say. Agreement.
But you know what?
What?
If you read the fine print, that was the agreement. It's your fault if you ain't read it.
Malik asked a question. He says, I'm wondering if our society is better off with those type of people who are super achievers and inspire others, you know?
I mean,
it's not like they're not going to exist no more.
Yeah, it's not like they're not going to exist.
It's not like Einstein.
Man, David, yo, look, man, you got good people and you got bad people. It's been since the beginning of time, and however you want to believe it, good, bad, evil, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Malik asked, so are celebrities just products? That's how I feel they are.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it like that.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, if you want to really just put a face value on it, yeah, they're products. Yes, but they're the same as you and me. They go to sleep every night. They wake up every morning. They want fucking what's the three things I said? They want love, they want security, and they want to be understood, just like you and me.
And I feel like it's important to be understood. I feel like with this invasion, with this attempted coup, with these people who are out in the streets using violence,
I mean, they want to be understood just like we do.
Nah, that was my whole point. Like, I feel like we know what they're trying to do. They're being pretty clear about their motivations. They got the Confederate flag.
Yeah,
they got
absolutely.
the Trump 2020. Yeah. They got the Trump 2024. Yeah. And so we have to look at what they're pointing to, right?
Yeah.
They want to be understood, so we look at who they're pointing to. Who they pointing to? Donald Trump. Donald Trump told the Proud Boys, yo, stand back.
Yeah.
Okay. They got their order. Even if, I feel like you have to be held accountable, even if somebody misinterpreted what you said. Allegedly, what happened?
You talking about with the tweets and the protests and how it led into. Yep. It went from a peaceful protest to, yo, we about to bust in this motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you got a culture. You have a whole network, not just one network, but networks, plural.
Yeah.
You have companies dedicated to promoting lies. And like the narrative is, oh, this is a stolen election. Oh, our democracy is at risk. Like our country is at risk of being taken over by these socialists and communists or whatever. And I'm a socialist. But like these are a whole bunch of, it's poppycock, it's malarkey, like Joe Biden says.
Yo, first of all, yo, don't ever say that shit again, yo.
You talking malarkey or poppycock?
Both of them motherfuckers, yo. I don't condone that language.
Bro, it's cap. I'll just say that. Like, it's cap, bro. Like, niggas, like, just like we woke up, bro, just like we woke up every day for the last 4 years under Trump, they gonna wake up every day under the last 4 years of Biden, right?
But hey,
like, your life ain't gonna change that much.
I'm gonna tell you this, though. They kept that same energy, though.
That's fact. I admire it.
They kept the same energy, yo.
I admire it.
Them other niggas was out there talking about, no, look, we won. Let's be peaceful. Nah, because I wasn't on that shit 4 years ago.
Nope.
Y'all was not on that shit when he won.
Fact.
Them niggas kept the same energy, bro.
Fact. I remember when Trump won, nigga, I have a post from Instagram where I was like thinking of a master plan with my passport, acting like I was gonna leave the country. I ain't have money to be leaving the country.
I look at it just like this. They was horrible winners and they horrible losers too. They kept the same energy, bro.
Democrats are also horrible winners. Like people, they like when they go low, you go high. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Until you get power. Let's see if you keep that same. Let's see if you keep that same energy.
They kept the same energy, yo. I was just sitting there. I was like, yo, this is amazing, yo. This is amazing. I'm not surprised, but like this shit is amazing.
Yo, Liz said the social media algorithm rewards extreme. They get clicks and that's profit. They don't factor in the fallout. I feel like they factor in the fallout. They just feel like the fallout is enough.
It's worth the risk. It's
right,
worth the
exactly.
dollars.
You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense, right? Literally.
If your pockets is gonna grow, then let them go. That's capitalism, baby.
Which
in
is
a nutshell.
That's my thing.
In a nutshell, man. I love it, and I hate it.
I love it though.
Yeah.
I love it though. I swear. Right, Liz. That's what I always been saying. Profit over people. That's how I feel. Bump that. There's a better way.
Bump that.
It's socialism.
Bump that.
And even if you don't, bro, even if you don't get, like, if you don't get jiggy with socialism, if you don't, like, it might not be for everybody, even though I feel like it is. You can still be united. Like, we're united right now, right?
No, like I just said, bro, there are very capitalist ideas and very socialist ideas that could live together.
Harmony. Right. That's how you get democratic socialism, right?
The issue is is that is a personhood thing. That is not a societal thing. That is not the way of the world, and that's the unfortunate. That's the unfortunate.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate is we can't get enough people that think and feel that way in front of people to actually say, "Hey, look, we can do this."
I feel like we can.
We don't get enough. We don't get enough support for that because they don't get enough support in this, and it's because it is. It's because conditioning.
Yeah, that's real.
It's conditioning. That's really what it is. It's conditioning and it's human nature. At the end of the day,
it also takes effort. Niggas don't want to do that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the man who is in power, when I say man, I mean human.
Yeah.
The man who is in power will do anything to keep it.
Right, and I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah, we know it's wrong.
That's on both sides too, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We know it's wrong.
I done seen niggas.
When you get put in that position, that's when you find out who you are.
That's that. What's that Jimmy Stewart movie where Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? Is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where we start with the squad, right? They was having all these radical, progressive ideals, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna switch it up." Like AOC was talking about, "Hey, it's not a failure to only be one term," but then we saw them fold.
Yeah.
The niggas folded. Like they was, oh, Medicare for all, Medicare for all. Okay, withhold your Nancy Pelosi vote until you get Medicare for all. Them niggas folded like laundry. Like they didn't keep that same energy. Like them niggas. Like them niggas at the Capitol is right now.
But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if they got the power, they will do what they need to do to keep it, bro. Like if you look at our politics, bro, that's a career position. But that's supposed to. But they're supposed to be doing what they're supposed to do for the country.
Yeah.
But they're doing what they're supposed to do
for themselves,
just to keep getting voted in.
Yeah. Tupac had a quote about George H.W. Bush, the first one, not Bush Jr.
Yeah.
He said that half of his life, he was 17 at the time, he had crazy wisdom. He said for half of his life, he was under Republican presidents, right? And he said he can't even say that Bush was a horrible president because for the people who put him in office, he was a great president. Like, I can say that for W. The people who put W in office, he was a great president. For the people who put Barack Obama in office, he was a great president. Like, people, I know for myself, I thought that he was going to look out for black people, period.
Hey,
and he said off rip, he's like, I'm America's president.
I'll say this for myself.
Yeah.
You're fucking high. Okay? Because the black Shamel and the American Shamel had the same thought process. Yeah, I want him to look out for us, but I know them white people ain't gonna let him. That's what it was.
I don't even think it was white people holding him back. There was stuff that he could do that did not require anybody else. He was Mr. Executive Order.
Look at the representation of our government. That's what I mean.
Like,
we already know it. Niggas, I already knew that the president. I knew during George Bush, the president don't do shit.
Niggas a figurehead.
Yes.
Or his queen.
Yes.
Or his queen stuff.
We have been getting mad at the wrong person.
Got you.
I've known this since George Bush was in office after 9/11. We have been.
And I feel like we're about to see what's going to happen afterwards. Now
we have been shifting our energy towards the wrong person. How can we get mad at somebody that literally only has 4 years in office when these old ass people been in office since my mama was a kid, since my grandmama was a kid? They're still there. Why are they still there?
You get elected to the Supreme Court, you're there forever.
But we mad at this dude that's just sitting here for 4 years. He gets to go home and chill, bro.
We were on live when RBG died, right? She was on, I think it was like 20 years. She was on the Supreme Court for like 20 plus years. People was calling for her to retire and under Obama, and she was like, nah, Like she really was like, no. Like she was waiting for Hillary to get elected, and then Hillary didn't get elected. You know what she did? She stayed.
Bro, Bill Nelson Florida just voted him out during the last presidential election, and he been there since the 70s, bro. But we was getting mad at the president. You know what I mean? We got
Malik saying, how can somebody like that be in touch with the current? See, I can't even say it's an age thing. I can't say it's an age thing because I feel like Bernie.
No.
I feel like Bernie Sanders
on this one 100%. I'm gonna agree with my brother on this one 100% because I've said this. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. I've said this to you.
Go.
They old as hell in office. Okay. They were in office during Jim Crow.
Facts.
So you're telling me that they just supposed to just feel different all of a sudden? No, they old as hell. Get them out of there.
I mean, Joe Biden's homeboy, Strom Thurmond, that nigga was a whole racist from the Jim Crow era. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't feel like it's age. Like there are OGs still living. Bobby Seale is still living. He's still alive. Bobby Rush, still living in Congress. Bernie Sanders, he's still living. Like I feel like the people who share
what I'm saying, bro.
similar ideas to us are still alive. I don't think it's an age thing. I feel like it's a belief thing.
No, bro, it's a bunch of old ass people making changes for a future that they will no longer be a part of, bro. Get them the fuck out of here.
Bro, no, I want to be clear though. I feel like there needs to be term limits, period. I don't feel like niggas should be in office for 20 plus years like the niggas is kings or something.
So let's talk about
I'm
that.
with you on that.
And let's talk about that because that also goes to the lack of education in America. They don't need term limit. You know what they term limit is? 2 years. Every 2 years, we can get them out of there.
Facts.
That's the point I'm making.
Liz said term limits will bust up the power grabbing. Like, if there was term limits on the Supreme Court, that would be revolutionary.
Yo, look, bro, just go to the damn Senate, bro. Congress.
Yeah.
2 years. Okay? All of this noise that we made, all of this noise that we made in November, we're not going to have that same energy in 2 years, and we're going to be dealing with 2 more years of the same shit, and then we're going to blame Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I mean, but even, like, we say 2 years, right? Like, the Georgia Senate race just ended, right? And both of the Democrats won. Shout out to that Reverend. I really like him. He carries progressive values, too. And, like, there are people who've been holding these seats forever. And, like, how you say if you're not informed, I'm with you on that. Because sometimes, like, I remember there was one time, this was years ago, but, like, I didn't know nothing about nothing. And so I just walked in the booth and just filled out Democrat for all of them. And, like, I can't do that no more. Like, I'm not for one party or another. I'm for values.
Yeah,
Mayor Daley out of Chicago, who was at the helm of Fred Hampton being assassinated with, I believe his name was Mark Price. God forgive me if I'm getting his name wrong. But, like, the assassination of those two Black Panthers, that was under Democrats. You got, what's her name out of Atlanta? Keisha Bottom. She's a Democrat, right? But then the houselessness and the poverty in Atlanta, which is supposed to be Black Mecca, it's supposed to be Wakanda, like T.I. said. It's supposed to be how Killer Mike talked about it. Like, it's supposed to be some safe haven. But niggas in the mud, like, before you was rich, before you was, like, when you was in the trap, that stuff you rap about.
Yeah,
that's
still
happening.
Looking like that. It's still looking like that. That's why, like,
under Democrats.
I applauded Nip. So, Nip, like, man, don't even get me started on Nip, bro.
Rest in peace.
Yo, he was out there doing that.
Him and David Gross.
I'm not gonna make it out the hood and leave it the way it is.
Right. Ice Cube did the same thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
He's still living in the hood.
But even I'm not gonna leave it the way it's not gonna look the way it was when I left.
Right. Pac did the same thing.
And I got the bread now.
Snoop doing the same thing. He got that football league that's been in for what, 20 years?
Yeah, but still, like, it's just crazy, man, because and then what happens now? Now the property value goes down, and capitalism, the part of capitalism that we hate, allows for the rich white man to come in and build a fucking football stadium and gentrify Inglewood.
I would. That's what they calling it. That's what they calling it. I would.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And how many successful black artists, whether acting, business or whatever, are from Inglewood and grew up there when it was all dirty as fuck, and probably still got families there that's getting pushed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Colonization. I don't call it gentrification no more. You know that. I call it colonization because that's what it is. It's colonization and it's displacement.
No, it's not. I mean, true colonization is what the earliest settlers did when they came over here. That's colonization.
Okay.
But you know what they did? They did that in the hood. So
yeah,
they did. They was out there in Far Rockaway spraying mosquito shit out there, attracting mosquitoes and everything. So
wait, put me on game. What'd you say? What'd you say about mosquitoes?
I said they was out there spraying shit, attracting mosquitoes out there, eating niggas up and shit.
Gotcha. But yeah, I feel like this is a great talk. I feel like this is one of our best ones.
Yeah, facts, man. Hey, yo, it's go for the welcome back. Everybody that joined in, we appreciate it.
Happy New Year. Thank you,
Happy
Liz,
New
for
Year.
stopping
Thank y'all
by.
for y'all support. Yo, no matter what side of the fence you sit on, yo, we get it. Yo, that shit today, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was...
It made me happy.
America.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yo, for real, America. I was laughing too because I was like, yo, y'all really
niggas can't hide from it no more.
I'm like, yo, y'all really out there over that?
Niggas can't hide from it no more.
Yo, no, y'all can't. Y'all can't. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all keep that same energy, okay? Everybody that was out there and we was all out there in them streets, mad over police brutality, burning down Minnesota, burning down these other cities. Yo, that's the same energy. Same energy.
We just disagree on what they doing it for.
We just disagree on what they doing it for.
It's all about unity, yo. We get together, we can really shake this up.
Yep. So
unite.
America. Hey,
yo,
this Kingz Corner,
and love, fam.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Happy New Year.
Pull the trigger coming back next week.
Stay safe and wear your mask.
Y'all support.
Peace.
Peace.